Before starting any Power BI report, so first you need to do the settings of the page. So there is no visuals here. So first and foremost thing is you need to go and format your report page. So click on format your report page. It will show you all the information related to the page. So you can see the page information. What is the page name? You can rename from here also. I can call this as my first page. Okay, or you can call it as an overview page, anything. And you can see the canvas setting. If you want to change the size of this canvas, you can do it from here. You can choose the type as 4 by 3, or if you want a letter type, you can take a letter. And if you want to customize and keep your own height and width, you can do it by your own, but by default it is 16:9. And vertical alignment by default is top, so it is at the top, it is vertically aligned. You can make it to middle, and you can see two lines here, that is vertical alignment is in middle. And if you want to choose the background, canvas background, by default it is white. But if you want to choose any color, suppose if you want to choose the dark color where the transparency is 100, you can just reduce it, and now you can see you got this dark color, and you can start working on this. It depends on which client you are working on. So depending upon their logo, their formatting, you can choose your background. And not only background color, you can change the image also. You can insert any image in the background. So for that you can just browse it, and if you have any other image, for example, I have an image of US dollar. Let me open it and check. Yeah, you can see you can pick the dollar sign also. You can check the transparency, and you can start building a visuals on top of this visual. Okay, so you can remove that visual. So this goes to a canvas background. You can remove this. You can change the color. You can change whatever color you like. You can start working on that. Okay, so first and foremost thing is to decide the color, background, formatting, and all those things, and then start. So this is a wallpaper. So you can choose the wallpaper, the color you want. So if I choose this one, so this will be your background color, like a wallpaper. You can choose a picture also from that. Okay, so let me keep it in this way. And about the filter pane, and about the font and text, you can increase the font size, you can have the header and input and so on. And about the filter cards, so let us talk about this later on. Now let me insert a logo or insert a text here. So how to insert a text? Here you have a text box. So let me just take a text box. So inside this text box, now let me type, this is your adventure works sales. Okay, so this report is related to adventure work sales, and you can increase the font size here. Let me increase the font size. This is a title. You can make it bold. You can increase any font you want. You can increase the font from here, and you can resize this, and you can start working on this background also. So once you create a background for the report, now let us see about the background on the visuals, how to format your visuals. So this title is like a visual. Now let me go click on this title. Once you click on this title, it is showing you few of the points here. Now do you want to have a title for this? Do you want any effect on this? Whatever, you can just choose it from here. Okay, so let me start building one of the visual. So let me take a sales amount, and we have already done this. Let me take a product category inside this, and now, yeah, so let me put it in this way, something like this. Now I'll do a lot of formatting for this. Now you can see, click on this visual, go to your format your visuals. Now you can see your x-axis. Do you want to put a x-axis, or do you want to cancel out that x-axis? Y-axis, you can just check, and you can change the font size. You can change the even font also. You can just see this. Now I think it looks good. It is more readable, and uh, you have a zoom slider. You can just make it on. Suppose if you want to zoom this on the y-axis, if you want to see the exact value, you can zoom this and zoom out. Okay, so depending upon the use case, you can use that. So this was about the zoom slider and columns. Now this is also important. So by default it is showing you all the theme what we have selected, the current theme. You can see this as your default theme, but if you want to have a different theme, you can just go and change your theme from this also. But if I want to change the bar colors, you can do that. Column colors, you can go to format, go to columns, and here click on show all. So once you click on show all, it will show you for all the components. It is showing you blue color, but you can change it. For bikes, I'll take a green color because it is having the highest sales, and for the accessories, I'll show it as a red color because it is showing you very less sales. I'll just pick a red color, and now I can see this as a red color. So for components, let me take orange color. You can change the color also. Okay, you can change the spacing for that. So if you want more spacing, you can do. But my favorite is the data labels. So I'll always keep the data labels off on my visuals. You can see this. It will clearly show you the values. And even what attracts more is you can do lot of changes inside this, like we inside the data labels also. So you can go to values, you can increase the font size, you can change the font. I'll just make it to bold, and you can also change the color of that. So it is gray color here, you can make it to dark blue or darker color. So let me make it more darker, and now you can see the values here. And it is showing by default, it is showing in million. And if you feel that I don't want to show it in million, I would like to show in thousands, you can do that in thousands. Or if you want to show in billions or in none, if you put none, you'll get all the values here. It doesn't look good, so auto, I'll keep it auto only. And there is no background. Actually, you can keep a background for that. So I hope you can see the background, and let me just increase the font size here, or transparency. Yeah, so this looks good, attractive. Actually, I'm not looking at more about the storytelling part, but just I'm showing you how you can format the things. Now you have a option called plot area background. So if you open it, you can put any of the image behind this. So let me browse it, and let me take the US dollar sign and put that into the background. Now you can resize that. Actually, you should resize that before you bring here. Okay, you can fit in this way, and you can just use the transparency to see this. You can use a background also. And in general, you have again lot of options, like you have an effect option. So you have a background on. If you want, you can just off that background. By default it is a white background, but I'll just match with the whole background color what I have chosen. Let me take a black. It doesn't look good, but let me put some transparency. Yeah, now this is matching. But here I need to change my font size and all those things. Instead of that, let me take a very light gray color and increase the transparency. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so you can choose, you can play around with this background also. Let me take white and put 100% 0% transparency. Now this looks good. So inside the effects, you have a shadow effect. Now I would like to show you. Just concentrate on the all four corners of the visual. If I click on visual border, now you can see you got a nice border there. Let me click and show you. Visual borders are somewhere in this effects, and open this. So the let me take any other color. Let me take this color, and rounded corners, I'll make this round corners. You can see a little bit round corner and a dark uh, green color as your corner. If you not able to see that, you can increase the size also. Visual borders, you can increase the round corner like this. Yeah, I'll make it more so that you can clearly get that. Now you can see this rounded corners and the color also. Okay, so that was about the effects. And you just look at the four corners. Now you can see the shadow effect. So once you on this, you will be getting a shadow because the background color is dark, so it is matched inside that. If I show the shadow color as white, now you can see there is a shadow and the white color. You can change the direction of the shadow wherever you want, and so on. Okay, you can play with this. And one of the important thing, like, that is title. This title doesn't look good, so I'll just open this title and I'll give a good title for this. So this is nothing but total, let me remove this all, total sales by category. Okay, let me take this correct spelling, sales, and you take the whatever headings you want, and let me increase the font size. Actually, let me increase the font size, and you take a text color, dark black or whatever you want. You can take this color, and let me take align that to a center one. And do you want a background for that? So you can take any background. So this looks good, a background and a title, and so on. Okay, you can play around with this. So this is how a small visual looks like. You can keep it somewhere here. Now you take other visual, like a card visual. Now you put a total sales amount, uh, sales amount. And now you can see there is no formatting part done for this. So we will do formatting on this. You can do formatting. And let me take a pie chart. So actually I'm building a first page of your report. So I'll take a country wise sale with units sold, how many units or how much quantity sold. Actually there should not be not applicable, so let me go to filter on this visual and I'll remove not applicable one. Now you can see the sales with respect to country, but there is no formatting done. So Power BI or Microsoft comes with a very good feature called a format painter. So what does format painter do? Whatever formatting I have done for this all visuals can be applied to this by just using a format painter. So just let me click on this, and it is copied. Now just go and click wherever you want. So now I'll click on this. Now you can see everything got changed. You can see the round corners got changed and the title got changed. Beautiful. But you can go and change the title later on. So can I apply for this card visual also? So let me click on this, go to format painter and just click on this. Now you can see beautiful, it has got applied also. But here the font size has been changed. You can just go and increase the font size. But when you are doing a report, so you need to take utmost care for the visualization and placing it correctly. You cannot take this visual as a greater height and this as a smaller size. All should be aligned correctly. The alignment plays a very important role. You can see you should align this in the same order, and these two should have correct height and width. So how to check that? So you can go to this and go to format, and you can go and check the width of the visual. So let me show you. You can just go and check in this way also quickly. Yeah, so these two have a good height, or you can select these two visuals and do the formatting part here and go. Yeah, you can go to select these two visuals and then go to, just a minute, you can click control, select these two visuals, go to format, and then you can start aligning here from the align to the left, or you can align it to the right, or you can align it to the bottom or top. Okay, let me, yeah, so if I click on, we will be exploring these all things later on. So you can click on align bottom, so both will be aligned bottom in the correct way. So this was about formatting your background page or your canvas, and formatting your visual also.